Today we are going to start our new course called Total Quality Management, wherein we will understand what is quality, what is total quality, and what exactly is total quality management. We might have been listening to this word quality and using it on a day-to-day basis, but have we ever thought what exactly is quality? How do we understand it? How do we define it? Yes, you may be, but let's try and understand how does industry understand quality? What is its applicability throughout the industries, irrespective of whether it is a manufacturing industry or a service industry on a global basis. So let's start our journey on understanding quality and total quality management, which will be called as TQM at times by me. So we'll begin with the first chapter, namely understanding quality and its philosophies. So quality, in terms of understanding, we'll first understand what are the various definitions of quality by a few management thinkers throughout the globe, and we'll see their philosophies in the due course of time. So definitions. So very first definition in general about quality is measure of excellence or state of being free from defects, deficiencies, and significant variations. So anything that is free from defects, free from deficiencies, and significant variations in two different products is of good quality. So for example, if you buy a pen, a normal pen for say 10 rupees, what is the basic purpose? It should be able to write in whatever color ink it is filled with. So if the pen is not writing, though how much beautiful it can be, or it can be very aesthetic, but at the same time, if it is not serving the purpose of writing, it is defective, it has deficiency. And if you buy another piece of the same pen, if it has significant variations in terms of cap fitting, in terms of fitting it in a pocket and writing, then it is of lesser quality because it has defects, deficiencies, and variations altogether. So this is where, in general, measure of excellence or state of being free from defects is quality. Another definition of quality in an objective way is measurable and verifiable aspect of a thing or a phenomenon expressed in numbers or quantities such as lightness or heaviness, thickness or thinness, softness or hardness. So any object or any product that is supposed to be heavier, and if it is lighter in weight, it can be termed as a lower quality product because of its lightness. For example, in jewelry with heaviness in terms of usage of heavy or rather more metal like gold or silver is considered as a good quality. At the same time, if it is lighter, a lot of material has been removed, it is more prone to defects, or it is more prone to lesser quality, or it is more prone to some kind of deformity. So similarly for thickness or thinness, for example, milk, if milk is thick with good cream on top, yes, it is considered as a good quality milk. At the same time, if it is it is very thin, or say a lot of water is added to it, it is not considered as a good quality milk. Softness or hardness is the same thing. So if something is expected, like cake for example, if it is fresh and of good quality, it should be soft. If it has turned hard, no, it is not a right product, or it is not of good quality. So this is objective definition of quality. Next definition from a subjective perspective: attribute, characteristic, or property of a thing or phenomena that can be observed and interpreted and maybe approximated, like quantification. Some kind of quantity can be attached to it, but cannot be measured on a scale. Rather, there is no definite scale for measurement of it, such as beauty, feel, flavor, taste. So we all have heard this: beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. So what does that mean? That everyone has a perception of beauty, and what appears beautiful to me may not appear beautiful to you, or vice versa. At the same time, some people feel comfortable in colder environment or cold temperatures, and another person at the same time may not feel cold, may not feel comfortable in a colder environment. So the feeling of it again will be defining the quality understanding of that particular person. Flavor of a particular dish or a particular liquid or anything can actually be a subjective way of understanding quality. A good flavor can be good quality, but can you quantify it properly? No, out of 10 you give it say 10, but exactly this can be as per your perception, the number 10 you have given to that dish. Similarly for the taste. So in India, where taste varies every 50 kilometers, where languages vary every 50 kilometers, people have their own taste, or taste of clothing, taste of food, taste of use of spices. It's very, very, very different. So that is where subjective part of quality is. What appears quality to a person from southern part of India may not appear quality to a person from the central or northern part of India, and similarly vice versa. So this is how we can understand quality in general objective and subjective terms. Now moving on to what is quality as defined by some renowned management thinkers globally. So Philip Crosby, the world has seen one of the major quality renowned thinkers. He defines quality as conformance to requirements. What is conformance? Conformance is conforming to what the product is supposed to do. If the product is supposed to serve a purpose, like pen supposed to write, and yes, if it is writing, it is conforming to the requirement, it is a good quality. It may not be as beautiful as any other pen, but yes, if it is serving to the requirement, it is a good quality pen. So that is one definition. Best definition for me, what I keep following is what Deming says. Quality is fitness for use. Fitness for use of what the user or the buyer has paid money for. So if a phone is fit for use, or if it is termed as a good quality phone only when it serves the purpose of calling and receiving the calls. So if that particular aspect is missing, and on top of that it has all the other features like Android with good RAM and other features, would you still call the phone as a good quality phone? I wouldn't, because it is not serving the basic purpose of its existence, calling. Right, so quality is fitness for use, as Deming says. Next definition by Weinberg is quality is value to some person. So for example, if a particular product costs, there can be a range of products. Suppose if you buy a car, if you buy a Maruti Suzuki car, which can be ranging from say 4 lakh rupees to 20 lakh rupees around, or if you buy a Mercedes as well, so it can go beyond that. For a middle class person, he is happy with a hatchback from Maruti, though it comes at 5 lakh rupees, but it serves the value of that rupee, of the money he has paid. So it is a value. At 5 lakh rupees, he is able to take his family for outing, for a drive, things like that. Similarly, if you buy a Mercedes, it will serve the same purpose more or less. But only thing is, its value associated with that particular product will be defining the quality of that particular product. Next point is by Janak. What he says is quality is whatever customer decides quality is. Now we all live in a world where we know that customer is the king. If customer says I want anything of this quality, if the organization is unable to provide it, trust me, no organization can survive for a longer time. As in, when we are developing on a global basis, where globalization is a key word or a key process going on, you cannot live without understanding your customer. Any organization is willing to survive, they have to understand their customer, what their customer base is, what the customer actually wants, and what quality they are ready to pay for. So certainly the quality is an aspect what customer decides. So this is what Janak says.